Hi, your name and a little about yourself.
Okay, I am Abdul Rashid Adam from Sankore, Asnafi South constituency. I completed SHS at Sankore Senior High School, and I was raised in Sankore, Asnafi South constituency.
Okay. And what are you standing for?
Youth MP for Asnafi South constituency.
You have mentioned the abuse of drugs. What other issues do you have with that constituency?
Social vices like a conflict.
And conflict?
Yeah, between the youth and armed robbery and stuff.
So it means apart from those social vices, you really don't have issues.
There are a lot of issues, but I just decided to limit it.
So this is the most prominent of all the issues.
Yes, and okay, so we don't have good roads in my constituency, so I think I can use this opportunity to.
What economic activities are the people normally engaged in?
They are farmers. They farm.
Farming what?
Cocoa, food stuff, normal food stuff.
Right. So you think that there are no issues with employment?
Okay, I think employment, there are issues because of the social vices. External people find it difficult to come over and establish businesses here. So employment is another major problem of my constituency.
Tell me the difference you would bring on board. Tell me what you would do differently.
Oh, I'll organize workshop. My concern is more on the.
Who is the current MP there?
Honorable Kopoku.
NPP or NDC?
NDC.
NDC.
Yes, please.
You think he's not doing that?
He's doing his best. So I just want to support. He's doing very well. He's doing very, very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm here to solicit for everyone in Asnafi South. I'm soliciting for their votes to become the youth MP for Asnafi South constituency.
Tell me your name and a bit about yourself and what are you vying for.
My name is Belinda Amu, a student of the University of Ghana, offering political science and English. So I'm here for an audition. I'm aspiring for MP for Anya and Soto constituency.
What are issues with Anya Soto?
From Anya Market to Academic Junction, the roads are okay there, but from Anya Academic Junction to Atlas Hills, the roads are really bad. Cars normally complain when you bring an Uber driver around. He'll complain that you are going to spoil his car, and it's really bad. People are really complaining. Imagine someone is pregnant and then you are taking her, she's in labor, and it won't help. And also at Olebu, they really complain about their lights. The lights goes off at 6 p.m. when everybody is back from work, and then it comes back at 11 p.m. 12 a.m. when everyone is asleep, and it's really bad.
What would you do about that?
Okay, so I think I would talk to my leaders if I have the opportunity to do something about it, because you can't just be in a place and then you will not have a hospital around, because we all get sick.
So why do you think you should be voted for?
I think I have the qualities. I have the qualities. So if I'm being voted for all these issues we are having, I'll try my possible best to help my people. I'm telling the people out there to vote for me, because you see, I'm a lady. I'm a citizen of Ghana. I stay at Anya, and I see things that happen. I put myself in their shoes. So I think if they vote for me, I'm going to help them so that these petty things we are finding difficulties with will get the solutions to our problems, and then we'll all stay healthy and we'll stay safe.
Please tell me your name.
My name is Ade Eriston. Applying for a member of parliament for the Anya Solution constituency.
Anya
Constituency, yes. And I completed preparatory junior high school 2019. Currently, I'm a student of University of Ghana, Lagos, offering information studies at the course.
What are the challenges of my good people of Anya?
Unemployment is one, low quality of education, and poor, low level of technology, rather thing. Technology like the vehicles in terms of taxis and those Uber and this one is very poor. It's very low.
If people in Anya has low level of tech, like you rightly said, what would you offer?
Okay, the one that is the unemployment. I'll introduce vocational and technical training in the constituency so that it will reduce the dependence on white collar jobs. And the low quality education. I will collaborate with the Ministry of Education and make sure that they build additional schools in the constituency.
You do BSHS or BJHS? Think about that one.
Yeah. I want Anya Solution, the members of Anya Solution, to know that I've been in Anya Solution for the past 20 years and I know their challenges. And I am here to serve as a member of parliament to bring their issues to the floor of the parliament. Thank you very much.
Please tell me about yourself.
Okay, please, I'm Agnes Efriye, a student of GCC, level 300, reading Bachelor of Education in Accounting. I'm someone who has passion for organizing. I'm TESCON UCC organizer and Lawyer Ladies Commander for Central Region UCC chapter.
Commander 1. Okay, so why are you here?
To be MP for Piapim North constituency.
Piapim North.
Yes, please.
What are some of the challenges you have in your constituency?
Oh, okay. Please, in our constituency, we have we don't have a lot of toilet facilities and also water facilities in our constituency. And some of the roads are not constructed.
You don't have toilet facilities?
A lot.
Water is an issue.
Yes.
But who is your MP?
Honorable Nana Madopia SDM
What has she done about it, or what is she doing about that?
She is doing it, but that is the challenges. That are the challenges. She's on it.
So what special initiative has she executed since she assumed office?
Actually, she has started the foundation of doing it. So we are all supporting her with the agenda. She has done a lot for our constituency.
Like?
Road construction and a lot of school projects, dormitories and classrooms for our constituency when it comes to the SHS and the basic school. So for our honorable, who is the Deputy Trade Minister, he is really doing a lot for our constituency.
So if you have issues of sanitation in your constituency and you're aspiring to become an MP, what special initiatives would you embark on to be able to address that issue?
Please, we have assemblymen and women in our constituency. So I will work hand in hand with the assemblymen and women. So if there is a place that is not well established with toilet facilities or the water facilities, we will make sure that there will be a provision for these facilities which will help good health system or personal hygiene. As you all know, I'm Sweetie from Ekrapim, Ekropon. I'm expecting all of you to vote for me to be the Ekrapim North Constituency Youth Leadership in Parliament. I know I will not let you down, so please vote for me when it comes to the election. Thank you.
Welcome to Youth Leadership Parliament. This is Ghana's Youth President Season 3. How can I help? Please, I'm here to audition so that this platform can give me the necessary opportunity to move on with my political ambition. Excellent. So tell us about you. I am Atago Sankomla, a native of Toji from the Volta region under Afayatu South constituency. I had my basic education and second cycle education in the constituency. Currently, I am the branch communication officer for the NDC, and at the moment, I'm a student at the University of Education, Winneba, offering early childhood education. What are some of the challenges the constituency face?
Okay, currently the challenges in my constituency now are many, but I'll talk about few. And one of them is our road, bad road network. It's really affecting the constituency. We have, let me say, dormant market over there. Because of the bad nature of the road, people are not coming to the market to trade, which will generate money for the constituency, at least to do other developmental projects. The constituency currently lack district hospital, which is affecting the constituency.
So what is your game changer? What is your one stopgap intervention?
Okay, you know, in education sector in Afayatu South, we have a problem with it. So currently, I am working on a foundation. I started last year. So I have consulted one or two people that I've seen they can help me to develop this idea or come on board with it. This foundation tends to help the children that are school-going age. Let me say the brilliant but needy ones that although now one may say there's a free SHS, but at least when the person gets admission, the buying of other things to go to school, we intend to help them. I will send my appealing message to the people of Afayatu South constituency, telling them that they know me already. I am the best candidate. I am the best candidate in the sense that I am not coming to do it to favor myself. But I always say something in politics that most of them know. That is, until the last person smiles, I am not resting. So with this, I want to encourage them that they should vote for me, and I promise to do my best to raise the image of the constituency, Ghana and Africa in politics.
What is your name?
Okay, I'm Beatrice JC.
Why are you here?
I'm here to represent my constituency. That is the Subin constituency.
So who is this young intelligent Beatrice?
Okay, so Beatrice is a lady of the University of Cape Coast, a level 300 student reading Bachelor of Education in Accounting, who believes leadership is more about what you do and not what you come out to say.
Leadership is what you do and not what you come out to say. What has Honorable been doing for you people?
Oh, recently he provided us with a poly tank to help solve the problem of water in there.
Oh, every house a poly tank?
No, the poly tank was actually in a certain place, a big one, so that in case of water shortage or something, you can pick your bucket and then go there.
Centralized poly
Yes,
tank.
yes,
You need
a big
to
one
them.
for them. Yeah.
Do you think you have any serious challenges to constituency?
Yes, please. Unemployment. Okay. Unemployment right now is a general problem in the country. Yes, so, and it's also a major problem in the constituency where these days young guys are into fraud, and then young ladies are also slaying in actual, like, to get money to feed for themselves. It's really disturbing.
I think I like the young ladies slaying part.
Yes.
So with a lot of young ladies who want to slay on social media, you want to link that to unemployment?
Some are actually forced to do it because they don't have anyone to depend on, or they don't have any means of living, so they are forced into depending on men or people to
How do
survive.
you do if you become MP for Togo? How do you hope to curb the issue of slaying and fraud? Fraud is on the rise. What will Beautiful Beaches do to help?
So I think it's not basically going to be about me, but with the help of other people in the constituency, we can help build a vocational institution or something, so that it will help us get some manual skills to do something and then, like, depend on our own rather than depending on others, and then these boys stealing people for money and all those social vices. Hello, people of Subin constituency. This is Beatrice, and then I'm here to embark on this journey as a member of parliament in the constituency. So I'm here soliciting for your vote and for your support in prayers and in voting, so that I'll make this dream a reality. Thank you.
Welcome to Youth Leadership Parliament, Ghana's Youth President Season 3. Please introduce yourself.
Osai Bismarck is my name, and I'm a student of University of Ghana, and I'm aspiring to be the Member of Parliament for Achimaka-Ahoma constituency.
So tell us about yourself, and then tell us a little bit also about Achimaka-Ahoma.
Oh, as I said, Osai Bismarck is my name, and then I have been into leadership for, I think, the past 3 years, about student leadership. And Achimaka-Ahoma district, the current MP for the Achimaka-Ahoma district, Honorable Kofi Amankwamenu, who took the mantle from Honorable Kofi Apiakobi, recently has been doing the most at Achimaka-Ahoma district. I may say, when it comes to building of infrastructures, helping people to educate themselves by building schools for them, providing hospitals for them. Honorable Kofi Amankwamenu has been doing the most as he promised. So Achimaka-Ahoma, for now, we were in need of all those materials, but due to Kofi Amankwamenu, the good person of Kofi Amankwamenu.
So if the MP is doing all that, what are you bringing on board?
What I want to bring on board is that this is the situation where Kofi Amankwamenu may not be the MP for Achimaka-Ahoma constituency for the next 8 years or 10 years to come. So I want to impact on the youth.
You're building your capacity.
Yes.
For a step in.
Yes.
Okay. And in doing so, what is your vision?
People in Achimaka-Ahoma constituency, 50% of the youth don't normally go to school. So me being youth as them, I would like to take this opportunity to educate them, help them to educate on the need of the values in going to school. Hello, good people of Achimaka-Ahoma constituency. Osei Bismarck is here right again. I'm here, I'm in need of your help to support and then build so that I become the Member of Parliament of Achimaka-Ahoma constituency. I need your support. Without your support, I am nothing. So I want you to support me to win this Member of Parliament in becoming the Achimaka-Ahoma constituency. Thank you for supporting me. I know you will support me. Thank you very much.
My name is Kudebo, and I'm a youth from Kaswa, which is the Hutu Senior Peace Constituency. I'm growing up in Kaswa, and I'm a lab technician doing my national service at the Kaswa Polytechnic. A lab technician, medical lab technician, doing my national service at Kaswa Polytechnic. definition.
What are some challenges you have?
Yes, we have a lot.
No.
And number one,
A lot, a lot, a lot.
and I'm so concerned about is the security. The security in Kaswa is very challenging.
That's why it's challenging. What do you think is the biggest problem?
The problem is that the population, see, Kaswa is also Nigerians, the Liberians, and then the place is a market place. You can see them around driving.
You know what Kaswa means?
The normal name of the place is
Say again.
Odupakpe.
Bangkok.
Yes, so the place is like it's a market, it's a business.
Which technique? How do you what could you what would you approach to bring us up to this?
What is special is that I'm talking about, I think I can like an operation on that special case, which the police will be there at least by 6 o'clock. There will be a team that will be around to help arrest those people. And then when we arrest them, take them to court, and then
The one that is done, all your issues will be curtailed.
yeah, I think it is a team, it's a group of people. And I think when we get them out of the system, it will reduce. But it will reduce, and then we see the way forward. To all my people in the Ewutu Senya East, especially the capital town, which is Kaswa, I'm appealing to all of them that they should vote for me, Kujo Ebo, to become the youth member of parliament for Ewutu Senya East constituency.
I'm calling Sukuku, aspiring for MP for Fijakwabe South.
Tell me about Collins.
Collins is a student at University of Ghana, reading political science and philosophy, a level 100 student, and a person who believes in service and leadership, and also believes that leadership is not only about accumulation of power and exercise, but also about serving the people and making sure that their well-being is being achieved. This
On the
is
note of serving the people, who is serving Ipijakwabe South as MP?
William Oroku Honorable.
What are some of the things the MPP, like you said, has done through your MP, Honorable William?
There was a bridge outbreak at Etimetim Room, and through the MP,
Say again, the community name.
Etimetim Room Bridge.
Okay, Etimetim Tebo Bridge.
Yes,
Okay.
And aside that, there has been a lot of light transfer, and currently there is this mobile, mobile going on in every hospital in the constituency. And currently they are building a community center at Kodia. They have started a road construction at Kenya. So all these are developmental projects that the MPP are engaging on in our constituency.
That's laudable. But do you have any challenges, Negotiable?
Yes, we do have challenges. One of our challenges is unskilled labor.
Unskilled labor.
Constituency, people in the constituency, so the citizens in the constituency are not much skillful in various job sites. So they find difficult getting jobs. So that's one of our challenges we are facing as a constituency.
What do you do about that?
I think liaising with companies and training the youth to get more skills on various jobs will help eradicate that problem. And also setting up vocational and my people of Afijakwabe South, I'm here before you today to solicit for your vote. That if I'm being voted for as member of parliament for our constituency, I will help in the development of the constituency and also continue the good works of the NPP in the constituency. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Youth Leadership Parliament. This is Ghana's Youth President Season 3. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Ericolite Agude, a student of University of Ghana, level 200, currently studying political science and philosophy. I come from Ada, and I belong to the Ada East constituency.
So what is the socio-economic activity of the people?
Basically, the people are farmers and then fishermen and fishmongers. Today.
Who is the MP there?
The MP is Honorable Comfortdoyo Kujogansa. I mean, recently, ahead of water is also a challenge for the constituency, and recently I've heard that she has been able to ensure that she brought some polytanks and then improving upon the water problem in the constituency.
So what are the solutions to these problems? What is the game changer?
Basically, I believe that what we need to do is to identify the problem the people are facing. And the problem is that the people are mere fishermen and then farmers. So what we need to do is that we bring to these people, I mean, a modern way of fishing and then modern way of farming. A grandfather I know, or a man I know for so many years who has been farming, has been using hoes, and up to date, the man is still using hoes. Meanwhile, there have been a modern ways of this farming, which, I mean, we all know the majority of people are using the tractors and all that, but this man, I'm saying for a fact, is still using a hoe. Great people over there. This is Eric, this is Agudi, your son, and I want to tell you for a fact that I was once there. I have lived with you from my childhood and up to now, and I believe I know what you are going through or what we are going through. What I'm telling you for a fact is that when you give me the mandate in the youth parliament, I will be able to make sure that I channel your grievances to the head and ensure that what rightly belongs to you will be given to you.
Can see you're so excited
Yes, I'm very excited.
because you are becoming an MP, right?
Minister.
You are becoming a minister. Yes, minister. What is your name?
My joy of work.
So Honorable Ajua in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you are aspiring for
The communication.
Minister for Communication. Okay. So tell me who Ajua is. Is Ajua a journalist?
No, I'm a student from UCC. And I live in Cape Coast.
But why communication? Why not health?
Okay, so I'm a communication studies student. And since I have a little bit of that kind of background, so I would want
Who is the current communication minister? You know,
Honorable Esther.
Honorable.
Esther.
What major challenge do you see in Ghana or as a communication gap that Ghanaians have that if you become minister, you can address?
Okay, so I think that inadequate information in the sense that they don't collaborate with, I think, the information minister. So sometimes when the information is given out and then there's a little bit of error, it makes like planning or anything at all difficult. And also there should be adequate communication between the government and then the people as well.
So what role do you think the media in Ghana can play to address our communication challenge?
They should put measures in place so that anything that is put on the internet should be, they should go through it before like anything is posted, because we have kids out there who also use technology and all that, and it is bad when they have to see certain things on the media.
Do you think a lot of communication went on before the passage of the e-levy?
It was a little bit of information. It was not really that much. So up till now, I'm sure people still don't understand the e-levy because there was no that like public announcement. I don't know. There was announcement though. I mean public education on the e-levy.
If you were the minister now, what do you think you would have done spectacular to make sure Ghanaians grasp this concept of e-levy?
I don't know, we could have done a mass communication, I don't know, speaking to everybody, it could be anything, through the internet, door to door, anything, so that we just educate these people on what the thing is, rather than, I don't know, everybody having misconceptions. Okay, I'm M06, and then I approve to everyone to vote for me as the Youth Communications Minister. And there's a lot I'll do. Yeah, thank you.
You tell me your name and then why you are here.
My name is Ezekiel Koyoadai, a student at the University of Ghana School of Law.
And what are you vying for?
I'm here to aspire for Mayor of Parliament for Techiman South constituency.
What are the challenges in Techiman South?
Well, Techiman being a business center, I mean, because of the large markets, I mean, range we have there, most of the indigenes are traders, or let me say they are business people. And I could see that they like financial literacy. My mom being a businesswoman herself, or she being a trader, I could see they lack the ability to manage their finances at the end of the day. So they are not able to save and they're not able to manage their finances well. We also have students who lack self-confidence. If I say students, I mean those in the second cycle institutions, because I've had conversations with some of them when I go on vacations, and I could see they think they don't deserve the institutions up here. Up here means University of Ghana, KNUST, UCC, and the rest. So they want to opt for those around the vicinity, the College of Educations, the nursing training institutions, and others. And I think to quest for excellence, we always have to go for the highest or for the best. And I think me being here and some of my colleagues, we are doing better for ourselves.
You are doing law.
Yes, sir.
And Techiman South is where we have the issues with the election 2020.
Yes, sir.
What is your take on that?
Well, I think what happened was uncalled for, especially murder being, a high degree, crime isn't something that is supposed to be experienced, especially during elections where we always preach peace and all that. So unfortunately, by then I was on campus, I wasn't there, but then I saw the scenes on TV, and I think it was so abhorrent. So I think it is something that I'm sure the leaders there, I mean the Omahine and the other leaders will have to see to it that next time it doesn't happen that way. Hello people of Techiman South constituency, this is your son Ezekiel Koyoadai, and I'm here today asking for you to vote for me because I'm coming as a young person, vibrant, having visions to come and help the constituency to move to a different level. I know our people are doing well, our leaders are doing well, but then give us a chance to come and also try our best, and we shall always seek for the best. Thank you.
On the 7th of December 2020, the people of Ghana went to the polls to exercise their civic duty.
It is worthy to note that Ghana still holds as a beacon of democracy.
We on the minority side are having no issues when it comes to passing of bills with this hang parliament.
The hang in parliament is a problematic factor that will not ensure the democratic aspect of our Ghanaian fraternity.
We are not unaware of the innuendos and the skirmishes you want to portray.
When there's a bill in parliament, are you saying that all your members are going to vote?
Kindly withdraw that statement because the house is a house of fact.
Let's educate our minority caucus here.
I want to raise a motion that we adjourn the sitting to another time.
What we the minority caucus is saying is that
they are not able to contend with the fire coming from the other side, so they are running away.
If not lies and cheap propaganda, what is the minority caucus known for again?
They are shifting the argument from the hang parliament.
Mr. Speaker, I believe this is an
honorable member from
house.
the minority caucus.
Mr. Speaker, I believe this is an honorable house, and we expect that the honorable members behave as such.
Our colleagues at the other side are failing to do one critical thing that is very paramount to a leader. That is to listen.
It will not delete the work we are doing. rather it will reinforce the voice of the people of Ghana, because they chose each and every one of us here. We represent them in their names.
This is how we make submission in Parliament. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. I like your hairstyle. Thank you. Your name and where you're coming from?
Miss Gladys Safwa Musa is my name, and I am a student of Valley View University, OEB campus. That's where I'm coming from.
Tell me about yourself. Who is Gladys?
So Gladys is a young, innovative lady, talented, and ready for change, ready to learn and unlearn new things, and ready for development.
What position are you vying for?
I'm vying for the position of a health minister.
Do you know who the health minister is currently?
Yes. The current health minister is Honorable Kweku Ajimami.
You like him?
Yes, I do.
You think he's doing well?
Yes.
What has he done?
He being a health minister, I think he has initiated a lot of policies which have gone a long way to help our Ghanaian society. A lot of policies, few, not to mention few, I would say the 597 beds for the rehabilitation of Legon Hospital. And I would say
What are some challenges in the sector you want to address?
Okay, our health insurance scheme, which is not working as it used to be in the year 2003, 2004, 2005 when President, before His Excellency the ex-president initiated. I think we have a lot of potholes in the national health insurance scheme that we need to address. When it is well addressed, then it will help the health system. Hello, lovely people of Ghana. Once again, as your sister, your child, your friend, Miss Gladys Safwa Musa, I'm soliciting for your vote. It's once again a time to cast a vote for someone to come and adapt to the heads that are doing miracles in the health industry. We need another head to adapt to the numerous heads to make a better Ghana. I entreat you all to vote for me. Vote for Miss Gladys Safwa Musa as the next health minister in YLP. And thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to Youth Leadership Parliament. This is Ghana's Youth President Season 3. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. My name is Henry Edmond Nana Akufo. I'm a student of the University of Ghana, residing in the Ayenswano constituency in the eastern region of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Okay. So tell us a bit more about yourself.
Well, Henry Edmond Akufo is a young man who aspires to focus more on the youth, especially on the part of unemployment. For some time now, I came to the University of Ghana 2 years ago, and I'm reading Philosophy and Classics Information Studies. Yes, please.
Which constituency are you representing?
Please, I'm representing Ayenswano constituency.
Why Ayenswano?
Well, Ayenswano because subjectively or personally, I see Ayenswano to be one of the very constituencies that contribute much to the development of Ghana, but is being looked down upon.
What are the key problems facing Ayenswano?
Ayenswano is facing enormous challenges. I wouldn't mention many, but the few I know and I have taken notice of, we have problems with our road networks, we have problems with our education system. In fact, Ayenswano, about only 3%, according to the 2021 population housing census, it came out that Ayenswano, the percentage of students that in education, people who are involved in education, is on a very low note. And
so what is a game changer? What is a young leader bringing to Ayenswano that will change?
Okay, so as
Ayenswano?
I'm an individual who has been in the constituency since my childhood, I realize that most often we tend to belittle ourselves because we see to it that Ayenswano is in a village. So what I intend to do is to motivate the young ones who are coming, so that they will realize the essence of education and then take up the mantle to also
Apart from
develop.
motivation, what next? You know the problems that they are facing. They need more than motivation.
So aside motivation, I intend to, speak to the stakeholders of the constituency so that the problem of road can be, solved. We also have other issues concerning health, of which, by God's grace, the MP and the DCA are also undertaking some, measures to curb those ones. So, as a young person, I intend to also contribute my quota to support that. Hello, good people of Ayenswano. This is Henry Edmond Nana Akufo. I am here because of the constituency, the love and care that we have for our people. I humbly appeal to each and everyone watching me to come in my age and then vote for me, so as we can join hands together and develop our beloved constituency.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Honorable MP or Minister?
MP.
Okay, your name?
Ankpodo Emmanuel Ofori.
Aspiring for?
MP for Tema Central constituency.
Okay. Give me a little background about Emmanuel.
Okay. I am Ankpodo Emmanuel Ofori once again, a student of the University of Education in Winneba. I'm 22 years of age. I hail from Adan in the Greater Accra region.
Who is your MP?
MP for Tema Central. Honorable Elvis Ninoy.
Okay. So tell me what few challenges you encounter in your constituency.
In Tema Central, one challenge I know particularly about the youth is unemployment.
Okay. So how do you intend to address it if you become MP?
Okay. So I intend to bring all the people of Tema Central together. That's unity in diversity. And then create what I call the youth guarantee. The youth guarantee whereby I will dictate the system that all the youth in Tema Central will be on that platform. And then I will ensure that each and every
That will be a big platform. What would that database do?
Yeah, Tema Central, as we see, is a we have a lot of companies in Tema Central. And then I'll bring all those companies under my control.
Where? You control the companies?
No, not controlling them, as like I'll bring them under one unity so that they will be able to also be able to do things together. Then I can.
Have you vetted your mind to giving these unemployed youth some education or some skills training?
Yeah, Tema Central also have that institution there, so I can strengthen them and give them facilities that they will be able to train those students they have, so that they will be able to.
What is your current MP doing that you like?
Well, currently, he is supporting the youth. Most of them who are drivers don't have enough money to buy their own cars to do that. So he has been giving them those Uber cars to use, and then they will pay after a period of time. The people of Tema Central, this is your boy, a humble servant. Redemption is coming. I need your vote. I need your vote for you to be able to achieve that dream that you have. I need your vote. Help me so that I'll help you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Youth Leadership Parliament. This is Ghana's Youth President Season 3. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Please, my name is Kudanu Vivian Akofa, a level 200 student from UEW, University of Education, Winneba, and from Anglo constituency.
From?
Anglo constituency.
Okay. You are representing Anglo constituency?
Yes.
Why Anglo constituency?
Anglo constituency because that's where I'm coming from, and I want the people over there to benefit from what I have to offer.
Okay, so who is Miss Akofa?
Miss Akofa is a lady of a whole lot of aims to achieve or goals to achieve. I'm 28 years and I want to be a politician. At the same time, I want to be a teacher because I have the passion to impart and to share what I have with others. Yeah.
Okay. So, Anglo, take us to Anglo.
Okay. But please, I'm here for a ministerial post, but I should take you to Anglo, right?
Okay, you didn't. I asked you, are you representing Anglo, and you said yes. That's why I'm taking you down that road. But what ministry are you representing?
Minister for Gender, Children, and Social Protection.
Okay, okay. What do you think of the current ministry, of the gender ministry? What do you think of it right now?
The current ministry led by Honorable Sarah Joasafo is actually doing well. But I think I want to add more. Like the vulnerable on the streets, especially the children and persons with disability. The needed attention that needs to be pushed to them is not enough.
Okay.
But I think maybe it's because of some of the hardship in the country that may be causing the ministry not to perform as expected. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot is being said and heard about school feeding that comes from that sector.
Yeah.
Okay. What what is the mandate of that ministry? Can you educate the people of Ghana a little bit?
Yeah, the mandate of that ministry is to take care of the needs of the vulnerable, the women, the children, the disability. So when it comes to the food or feeding program, I think we all know the country is facing a whole lot of hardship. So the limited or the limited resources, or what the small quantity we have, is what I think they are distributing. So even if it's not enough, as a parent, your word going to school must you necessarily depend on the little the ministry has to offer. You have to first take the responsibility by giving your ward something small. So should in case your ward goes to school and he or she is not able to have access to the feeding or the food that needs to be served, at least you've tried your best. And the issue of there is no food, there is no that will not.
So what do you think is the biggest achievement of the sector in the lives of Ghanaians?
For the sector, I think for the gender role, a lot has been achieved. The women has been given the platform to exercise their franchise, maybe their rights, yeah.
Okay. And what is the missing link?
The missing link right now is as if is that the women are trying to overpower the men, all because the role of a gender is now attributed to women. And because we've been given a role as women, we think that's also now the men should be our dominant, which is not supposed to be. So the gender ministry is a ministry that deals with equality. So 50-50, the men and the women. But here is the situation that some of the women want to push to the top, leaving the men at the bottom, which is not right. So I think that's the missing.
So what is Ms. Akofa bringing on board? What is your vision?
My vision.
Turn it all around.
My vision for this particular ministry is to make sure that the women or the gender, when it comes to the female, are educated on the role that being when we talk about gender equality, that necessarily don't mean the men should be your dominant. At least it's 50-50. When they are playing a role or they are assisting you with something, you make sure that you accept it, because it's not the responsibility of a man to go to the kitchen. It's your role. So being maybe a minister or an MP, that is the female, that doesn't mean because your husband is a teacher, he should do the house chores or whatever. His office or his role as a husband should be respected. So I want to bring that on board and to protect the vulnerable on the streets.
Okay. So it's going to be girl child, boy child, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The people of Ghana are listening,
okay,
and you've put yourself forward for such a great task. You need their votes to move to the next stage of this leadership platform. Speak to Ghana.
Ghana, this is your girl Kudani Vivian Akofa, a level 200 student from University of Education, Winneba, political science student to be precise. Please, I need your vote to push my agenda of making the role of gender equality 50-50 and to protect the a boy child on the streets, the vulnerable, the disability, so that all of us will have a comfortable lead in the country. So I plead for your vote. As you're watching me, please help me with your vote to get to the point I have to get to so that I can push my goal. Thank you.
Wish you all the best, Mr. Kofa.
Thank
all
you
the
so
best.
much. Ghana, this is your girl Kudani Vivian Akofa, a level 200 student from University of Education, Winneba, political science student to be precise. Please, I need your vote to push my agenda of making the role of gender equality 50-50 and to protect the boy child on the streets, the vulnerable, the disability, so that all of us will have a comfortable lead in the country. So I plead for your vote. As you're watching me, please help me with your vote to get to the point I have to get to so that I can push my goal. Thank you.
Tell us who you are, your name, and then a bit of a background about Akachi North.
Okay, I'm Adelakwe Doji Ishmael from Abevi in Akachi North constituency. Akachi North is one of the constituencies that were created in 2012. And then we have the privilege to have an MP. And then we also have challenges that most of the constituencies are having in terms of the road, health, then water, or let's say sanitation.
And what solution will you profess?
Okay, so for the road, for instance, the road, we have to sell the constituency for the nation to see the input that they can bring, the output that they can bring. So the youth and people at that enclave are mostly engaged in agriculture. So that agriculture, the product that they will be bringing will be an, let's say, influential for the nation or the authorities to go there and say, oh, let's construct this road for these people so that they can be able to bring their products to the market. Madu banami no mia tola catching off. Mia no vi doji Adelakwe Ishmael nya. Aika mia kata mia nya lek mia jedo ugome ya. Majiba mia nam opportunity ya. Mali the youth front aika na mauwe ya jiruruva mia te ku doyo ke mia jago mavai. Aba nya raka aba mada Americana. Aika mia tingowo na mabazu abali dana mia na.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us your name, a bit about yourself.
Okay, please, I'm Petrol Akansise, a level 300 student in the University of Cape Coast, reading BSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics. Then I'm a member of the Cape Coast South constituency for NDC. And then being in that constituency, I found out we have problems with sanitation. And then most of the girls, they either drop out to look for money or they drop out because of teenage pregnancy in my area. Yes, there are some challenges with schooling. Like the younger ones, apart from this, like the little ones in the area don't really like going to school. Even though there is a big school in the area, the particular area I live in, that's the Anthem community. The little kids there don't like going to school.
And so what has he been able to achieve, in your opinion, since he took office?
So, he has been able to get buses. And then I don't know if they are still functioning, but from what I knew before this current office, like this tenure of office, 2016 to 2020, he had buses for students from the basic school, taking them to school to be able to help them go and come back home safely.
Mm-hmm.
I am Perpetual Akansise, and I'm here to contest for the Member of Parliament in the Youth Leadership Parliament. I would like to appeal for your vote to be able to help with issues of school dropouts and sanitation in our community. I'm pleading with you to help me to get this seat, and if I'm able to get this seat, I'll work hand in hand with my other MPs and the other colleagues to be able to fix sanitation, the school dropout issue in our communities, and then problems with teenage pregnancy. Thank you.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Tell us your name, why you are here, and a bit of the reason why you are here.
Thank you, sir. My name is Abdul Malik Yakubu from Mansa MP Central, student from the University of Education, reading political science and economics.
What are the challenges you find with your constituency that you feel need more attention?
Thank you, sir. We have so many challenges, but I would like to hammer more on the Galamsey mining and then the education. On the side of Galamsey, seems like it has deteriorated most rivers from the constituency. Already, the people are suffering. The water challenges are becoming more and more. People are not getting potable drinking water, and so therefore, nearby or people within the constituency used to buy sachet water or fresh, like buy water from outside because the water bodies at the constituency are being polluted due to the Galamsey.
And what would you do to solve such challenges?
The solution, I think, is not me only, but rather it's a collective effort for the national and then the executive members or the very important personalities from the constituency come together and have a prepared or an astute philosophies which will bind us, create more and then good potable water for the constituency. This is Abdul Malik Yakubu, a protein member of the constituency and therefore a member of the National Democratic Congress. I'm here soliciting for your unfringing support in this particular contest. I'm contesting for the position of Member of Parliament for the constituency. Support this and make this dream a reality in due course.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Some parents can perfectly afford for the fees of their awards. Even if in Ghana, even if it is 20,000 Ghana cedis, some parents can afford for it. So somebody said so why pass a blanket policy? Why pass a blanket policy? A policy that covers all Ghanaians.
Thank you very much, honorable member of the minority caucus. Thank you.
Because you are in majority.
Thank you.
In the last 5 years, we've laid the foundation of this parliament, and I've seen many promising young people pass through my mentorship.
Let's see what ideas as youth we can churn out to help develop our country, Ghana.
Our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, had a vision.
And it is my greatest honor to swear him in as our new Speaker of Parliament.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Mr. Speaker,
I, having been nominated as a member of Parliament,
I just want to focus my little talk on LIFE.
His vision was nation capable of managing its own affairs.
The statesman who yields to war must realize that once the signal is given, he is no longer the master of his policy.
Welcome once again. Enjoy your stay in Parliament. Thank you.
Give us your name, why you are here.
Okay, my name is Al-Hassan Kamara, and I'm from Takwa Inswayim constituency, but I'm for a ministerial portfolio as Minister of Education.
What are some of the current challenges you find with our current situation when it comes to education?
One of the major challenges, or some challenges I would say, had to do with facilities, qualified teachers, and also motivation for teachers. These are some of the challenges that's currently affecting teachers. The facilities, the material that they will be needed for quality education, and also quality teachers to put this knowledge or impact on students is what's causing the country right now.
And so, what are the solutions?
I think with the motivation of teachers, nowadays, teachers go through colleges of education or university of education and comes out, start to teach, and their salary or their earned income tends to be something that they can't boast of. And at the end, they decide to look elsewhere for better options. And if the salaries of teachers are being boosted or teachers are being motivated, at the end, the teacher will have the zeal, the enthusiasm to teach and also to be able to impact that knowledge in the learner. People of Ghana, this is your man Al-Hassan Kamara, a student of Commander College of Education, who is part of the education in Ghana. I am a will-be teacher and I will be a teacher. And due to this, I know the challenges and what can make this education we have in this country better. Vote for me or accept me as the Youth Minister of Education to come out with good policies and implement that will help give Ghana the quality education that's needed.
On the 7th of December 2020, the people of Ghana went to the polls to exercise their civic duty.
It is worthy to note that Ghana still holds as a beacon of democracy.
We on the minority side are having no issues when it comes to passing of bills with this hung parliament.
The hang in parliament is a problematic factor that will not ensure the democratic aspect of our Ghanaian fraternity.
We are not unaware of the innuendos and the skirmishes you want to portray.
When there's a bill in parliament, are you saying that all your members are going to vote?
Kindly withdraw that statement because the house is a house of fact.
Let's educate our minority caucus here.
I want to raise a motion that we adjourn the sitting to another time.
What we the minority caucus is saying is that
they are not able to contend with the fire coming from the other side, so they are running away.
If not lies and cheap propaganda, what is the minority caucus known for again?
They are shifting the argument from the hung parliament.
Mr. Speaker, I believe this is an
honorable member from
house.
the minority caucus.
Mr. Speaker, I believe this is an honorable house and we expect that the honorable members behave as such. Our colleagues at the other side are failing to do one critical thing that is very paramount to a leader. That is to listen.
It will not delete the work we are doing. Rather, it will reinforce the voice of the people of Ghana because they chose each and every one of us here. We represent them in their names.
This is how we make submission in Parliament. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Kosi Yankee Aye. I'm the Executive Director for the National Board for Small Scale Industries, soon to be the Ghana Enterprises Agency. I would like to say a very big thank you to the Youth Leadership Parliament. I have never seen a team so resilient and forceful. And the reason why I say this was because there was so much work ahead of us, but the team was resilient and followed through and ensured that I actually picked this up because they believed and trusted that under my leadership and with the support of my management, we've been able to achieve a lot. So I'd like to say a big thank you to the team for making this happen, and also to other members, those who are winning the award. I'm grateful for the award, which is the Changemaker Award, and I will make sure that through this recognition, I would also be a good example and a role model for the world and the youth, so that more youth would also rise to the occasion and also create opportunities for many more youth within the continent and in Ghana as a whole. Thank you.
What's your name? And tell us about yourself.
Sam Anchirekum Matthew, level 200 student of University of Education, Winneba, reading a 4-year program, Economics Education. And I hail from the Solatona Calabar constituency, and I aspire to be the youth MP for the constituency. Thank you.
What are the challenges in Sola?
Talking about challenges in Solatona Calabar, there are numerous as our hair on our head.
Okay, let's dwell on the farming. What contributes to the low production in terms of farming? Are you saying that it is based on the rain pattern?
Yeah, it's a contributing factor to that. We equally have other issues like farmers not being able to acquire necessary input for their farming activities. For example, I can say I'm a witness to last year where farmers needed fertilizer to input for greater yields at the end of the year, but due to inadequate finance to finance their farming activities, they were not able to.
What will you do differently as an MP if given the opportunity? What would you do differently?
You see, our problem in our part of the world is that we tend to undermine the agriculture sector. And I think if I'm given the opportunity, I will try to invest into the agriculture sector where we will get much to eat and even export some, which will even boost our national income at the end of the year and will give us a good repute in the national, international level. So investing in the agriculture sector will be one of my aim if I'm given the opportunity to serve as a youth MP in my constituency. Providing subsidized fertilizer, giving insecticides to farmers, and basically support them in their farming activities. This is your brother and friend Anchirekum Matthew, an economics student of the University of Education, Winneba, and an aspirant as the youth MP for Solatona Calabar. Today I come to your door. I've seen the need for youth to be called to the drawing board to see what is going wrong in our various constituencies. That is why I've taken it upon myself to take this bold step. I call on you to rally behind my agenda. Come and push the agenda forward, and when things move correctly, I will put things in order.
Tell us your name, a bit about yourself, then what you are vying for.
I'm James Elizabeth Inchua, and I'm a student of University of I'm a student of University of Cape Coast. I'm a BEd home economics student, measuring food and nutrition. I'm a young politician and a future entrepreneur. I'm aspiring for MP in the Kwadaso constituency.
Tell us about Kwadaso.
Kwadaso is one of the 2 constituencies which were carved out of Bantama constituency in the year 2004. Though Kwadaso is one of the biggest constituencies, as I said earlier on, but then we are facing challenges, road challenges, poor roads, poor sanitation.
What would you do to improve or help the tax authorities as an MP?
As an MP, I believe that my inhabitants a lot lack education on tax, because I have seen several occasions that when the tax collectors, when they come for tax, you see the inhabitants running.
Oh, they run?
Oh yes, those who own stores, yes, they will be running, they will be close, locking up their stores, going here and there. But we should know that these are the things that help build a community. So I would, as an MP, I would educate the inhabitants that yes, we all want the betterment of the people. We want Kwadaso constituency to be one of the biggest, though it is the biggest, but we want it to be one of the biggest and biggest of all. What do we have to do? We have to contribute. We don't have to be running, skipping payments. No, we have to contribute. We have to know the importance of paying tax, educating them, and that will help. Hello, people of Kwadaso constituency. This is your girl, Ohima. I am here. I am pleading with you that please vote for me. Yenina yenim said Kwadaso constituency there. I kesi yo. Kesi papa. Na was say come boom. Na ye ma die ye niswadi hunu na we yenis no ebem. Yenim say ya kwan ye. Yenim say ye ni bola. Nyoma bebre na ye hia Kwadaso constituency. Enu nti na eye mo am ba Ohima. Maba say Munso mami.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
A bit about yourself, General.
All right, thank you. So my name is Benjamin Ekotando. I'm a student of the University of Cape Coast, reading Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. I'm a Fanti born and bred in Cape Coast in a community, fishing community called Jejano. Yes, the constituency I hail from is Cape Coast South constituency, and I'm a polling station secretary in one of the electoral areas, precisely Jejano electoral area.
Tell me the problems in the constituency and some of the solutions that you have for the problems in the constituency.
Okay, so thank you for the question. Okay, so when you look at the demography of Cape Coast South, as the name depicts, is at the sea level. So most of our communities are the fishing communities, and because it's swallowed by the fishing communities, most lifestyle of most fishing communities are being practiced here. You can look at low tolerance to school or education. We can talk about youth unemployment because of not getting the needed skills. You can talk about less security or even, let's say, social vices. So once elected as a member of parliament, I have put down necessary policies that are going to tackle something like youth employment. Once an MP, one of my utmost priorities is to go into parliament and alleviate this major threat that is consuming the constituency. I am going to benefit from government programs that are geared at providing youth employment to my constituent. I'm also going to institute a free training skills, a free skill training to the youth in endeavors as in masonry, building construction. We talk about mechanic solutions, and also give tax rebates to companies which can come on board to provide equipment, free equipment.
Well,
Munianum Guefo or from Benjamin a Cortando, if we jano, and you want an anto, the Kakuni if you want, let me see when you there, my shebe going. Namisha one about there, Martina one chanake, when you them in your one suffer. One mama but they in a monko a bank, one mum, them opportunity, one can't father, come from Brown. When you're there, you engage on the garden.
Tell us your name, your constituency, what you are vying for, and what is your inspiration for being here.
Okay, thank you. Please, my name is Abuchi Alex Dixon. I'm from Akachi South constituency.
Did you mention what you are vying for?
Okay, I'm going for a parliamentary candidate.
Okay, for the constituency again?
Akachi South constituency.
Akachi. All right. And what do you, in your estimation, see as the duties of an MP?
Okay, thank you very much. Please, as an MP, you are part of lawmakers. Our MPs are lawmakers and policy debaters. They debate on government policies, and also they represent their constituencies and as well their parties.
As a young leader, somebody aspiring to lead the Akachi constituency, what are the solutions?
Thank you very much. I think the best option for me is to mount the platform or to become a parliamentary candidate or to become an MP for my constituency in order to have access to at least.
But there's currently an MP.
Yes, please.
So what difference would it make if you become the MP?
He's actually serving, but as to the state at which I expect from him, I don't think I've seen that.
So then tell us why you should be voted for, basically.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think I'm the best candidate because I have the people at heart, or I feel what the people are feeling, and therefore I think we have to come together in collaboration with the constituents in order to develop the constituency in the areas where we are lacking a lot and people are suffering. That the current member of parliament is not having an eye on. My name is Abuchi Alex. I'm using this platform and this opportunity to greet my people in Akachi South and Ghana as a whole. This is an initiative I have taken. Please, I want you to support me as we journey together.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
So tell us about your name, tell us about yourself, your name, and what constituency you're representing.
My name is Jude Hodgson from University of Cape Coast, 300 students. I'm here representing the Cape Coast North constituency.
Tell us a little brief about Cape Coast North constituency. Educate us, in brief.
Well, Cape Coast North was initially it's part of Cape Coast. Okay, before initially before it was broken into the Cape Coast North, Cape Coast South, which comprises the University of Cape Coast and the neighboring communities, and then some other communities up to Ifutu and beyond. Basically, when you get is farming and then trading. Some of the challenges include the uneducation
level of some of the people here, and then they increase the social vices ongoing because most of them are not educated, and then some of them like are not unemployed. This increase in the social vices and prostitution, armed robbery and stuff. So if I'm given the mandate, I'm going to enroll everyone, like all those interested in the technical field especially, so that they can at least master something and then be creative and then reduce the social vices in the community. This is your boy Jude, representing the Cape Coast constituency. I'm soliciting for your help and your vote because I'll be able to control some of these problems confronting the constituency.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
And what has inspired you to do that?
What inspired me to apply for the Youth Leadership Parliament is that when it is time for elections, people use means of propaganda to win, and then when they are being elected into power, they forget about the promises that they made, and it inspires me to come and then serve for the good of the people and the youth of our wing, and not to my own interest and fortune.
And what is the general economic activity in the place? How's the well-being of the people?
The economic activity at our wing is agriculture and then market. There are some problems that the farmers are facing, since the agriculture is the backbone of our constituency. The roads to the rural areas where foodstuffs are produced to the urban areas are very poor, so it hinders the farmers from bringing foodstuffs to the rural areas.
Any other issues you find challenging to the people of Enchi?
Yeah, because there is no jobs for the youth. That's the unemployment rate. And some of them, after completing their secondary level of education, some of them will have good grades, but because of the hardship in the economy, the constituency, because there is no job for them, they don't get the finance to further their education. So I think there should be something like entrepreneurship to the youth, so that they can develop their own, jobs for themselves, to equip them, access the finance to further their educations after the secondary level. The people of our wing, I urge all of you to vote for me, to serve for the good and the benefit of the people in our wing and Ghana as a whole, but not to my fortune. So you vote for me for a diligent development and transformational leadership.
GH.
Tell us about yourself.
My name is Tete Justice, a student of the University of Cape Coast, level 300, reading BSc Psychology. I come from Gomwa Debiso in the Gomwa West constituency in this region. I have lived here for almost all the 22 years of my life.
22 years in the constituency, and so what has inspired you at this point in time to take that bold step and be at the forefront of bringing about change through this platform?
I have always said this, and to my friends, that change is not just an advocacy, but it needs active participation of all members of our society. And if we want what we advocate for to come into existence, then we must all involve in the action of bringing that particular thing into existence. And that is the main reason, or what actually has inspired me to come to this particular forum to be vetted.
Tell us the solutions, since you have clearly identified the challenges.
So first of all, youth unemployment. Some of the youth in the constituency have been educated. Those that are not educated mainly are into fishing and farming, so we can't count them as unemployed. But those that have gone to school and have not been educated, I think that what I must do in my capacity as an MP is to find out their level of qualification and then their area of expertise. We can find job opportunities that exist in the assembly, and the job opportunities that exist in maybe some areas in the constituency.
Tell us why the people of Gomua West should vote for you.
As I said earlier, I have lived in the constituency all my life, and I'm very much cognizant of all the problems that Gomua West is facing. I see myself as the best to lead Gomua West because the constituency leads someone that truly shares in the plight of the youth and in the plight of everyone that lives in the constituency. Young men and women of the Gomua West constituency, the time has come that the young people take up the leadership mantle to make the change, to bring the change that we all seek to see. For this reason, I have presented myself to you as a vessel for change. I want you to vote for me as your next member of parliament for the constituency, for change is indeed coming.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Tell us about yourself.
Thank you. I'm Otu Daniel, a student of University of Cape Coast. I'm from a Tiwa West constituency, Achimtufa. That's where I'm coming from. I studied B.Ed Mathematics Education at University of Cape Coast. Currently, I am a majority member of Ukwaho Parliamentary Council.
So what position are you standing for?
Standing for an MP, for Member of Parliament for Tiwa West.
Tell us about the Tiwa West and the challenges you have in them.
Okay, thank you. At Tiwa West, we are having a problem. Our education system is going down due to one or two things like the mining activities that's going on in Tiwa West. Due to the mining activities, most of the youth, the young guys and young ladies, instead of them to attend to school, they try to engage themselves in that mining activities. That's the problem.
Very well. And how do you think we can resolve such a challenge?
I think this challenge can be resolved if I've been considered to be a member of parliament for Tiwa West. We are going to make sure that there will be a restriction about those who get access to that mining activities. Education, those who are the young guys will not be entertained at that mining site. Because as I'm talking, I have about 2 or 3 towns like Abumosu, Nafua, Kropong, where the mining activities are going on. Instead of the youths, those young ladies and young men to attend to school, sometimes when it's rain, they didn't go to school. They stopped schooling and searching at the mining site whether they will get good or other things. Tiwa West members, this is your junior brother Daniel Otu, a student of University of Cape Coast. I've realized that the youth, we have a big position in leadership, and I want you to vote me as the new MP, youth MP for Etiwa West. If you vote me, you'll be counted on, and we are going to help so that you'll be mindful about the education system in Etiwa.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Okay, so your name and a bit of background about Abra.
I am James Bisum, popularly known as Papa J in Abra Asebu Kwamankese and beyond. I reside at Ayeldo, which is a sub-community in Abra Asebu Kwamankese. I have been involved in student politics from basic school, SHS, and that of my training college and the school that I teach now in leadership roles. And with this, I have the experience, and I feel that this has given me an opportunity to vibe, to represent the good people of Abra Asebu Kwamankese.
Okay, so basically the Abra constituency.
The Abra Asebu Kwamankese.
Yes, so
the
constituency, I want you to tell us a bit about that constituency in
Good.
terms of who the people are, what they do, the economic activity there, and so on.
Thank you very much for the question. Abra Asebu Kwamankese is a community that was carved out of Mfantiman Municipal in 1998. And this constituency is a rural constituency. The people there do major work like fishing and farming. And the constituency, as it is, it has a lot of challenges. And these challenges are what motivate me to come out and contest and represent the good people and communicate their plight to the government through parliament.
Wow. And what do you see yourself doing differently?
When the good people of Ghana, and especially the Abra Asebu Kwamankese, give me the nod, I seek to lobby from government, since that's one of the responsibilities of a member of parliament, to be able to bring that development, especially with the health sector and the road network. These are some of my priorities. And the unemployment.
And if that lobby does not yield any results?
If this lobby doesn't yield results, that's why we have the MP's Common Fund. This is also used to augment the efforts of...
Is that enough?
It's not enough. But myself, as a member of parliament, I'll be able to also raise some funds from corporate institutions to help my district.
Very well.
I am James Bisum, popularly known as Papa J in Abra Asebu Kwamankese. I come to you this afternoon to appeal for your support to be a member of parliament. Why am I asking for your support? Because I have what it takes to be a member of parliament, to represent you well, make sure that the development that Abra Asebu Kwamankese is lacking, you'll be able to get to the status as a district, especially with that of the unemployment issue, the bad road network, especially when you go to Ayeldo, Patuakun, Paman, and the areas there. In fact, I want your vote so that I can change this narrative.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Tell us about yourself and what you are here for.
Okay, thank you for the great platform. My name is Rojote once again, and I am a student of University of Cape Coast, offering Bachelor of Science, Agric Extension and Community Development.
Okay, tell us about Impoho constituency and what you determine as challenges in that area.
First of all, Impoho constituency is a large constituency. But what I know about Impoho constituency is, at first it was Impoho was the east, but due to their large number, the government of Ghana decided to divide it and make it Wasa East and Mpo. Mpo constituency has a lot of natural resources that in which if the government of Ghana and the leaders of that constituency are coming up to mobilize the youth and giving them some resources to do certain things that will raise Mpo constituency. And as I'm a student of University of Cape Coast, the challenges that I have witnessed, because I have been there for 4 years through my ACHS, and some challenges that I have notified is we have unemployment. Due to that, it has promoted or breed of social vices such as robbery and prostitution due to unemployment that is in our constituency. And there has been a challenge in the road network. Due to that, many people are not bringing their goods from various sectors among the constituency to come and sell in that particular constituency, Kompo, and that will make a reduction of our financial status in our constituency. So I will be pleading with the Member of Parliament and the government of Ghana, including the DCs and the constituency elders and any stakeholders or private stakeholders, that they should come and aid in poor constituency, so that if there is something that we need to achieve as a constituency, through them or through their support, we can have something to get out from it. This is your son, Joshua Tete, a level 200 student of University of Cape Coast, offering Bachelor of Science and Agricultural Extension and Community Development. I am here to vie for your support so that you can vote for me as a Member of Parliament in Port constituency. I have been there for 4 years and I have seen some challenges that is going on there. Through me as a Member of Parliament, through Youth Leadership Parliament, I will make sure that all things will be fixed, not about 100%, but about 40% that I can do as a student activist.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Maxwell Bezibian accent from Ebare Ejomojura constituency. Currently, I am a member of Ebare Ejura constituency, and also I am a student of University of Cape Coast and a final year student reading economics and geography.
Tell us about your constituency.
My constituency, Ebare Ejomojura, is well endowed with natural resources in terms of gold, in terms of cocoa, timber, and others. And one thing I've realized is that my constituency is not well known because of poor leadership in my constituency. So I am here to serve my constituency outside and also to the whole country for everybody to get to know that Ebare Ejura is a constituency with all the natural resources, and it is also helping this country to develop in terms of natural resources and others.
What one thing will you wish to sell?
Northern Jura, they are the one endowed with production of cocoa. So in this case, what I want to say is, when it comes to Ebare Ejura, like they produce more cocoa, but talking about the road network is very, very bad there. So I just want that one to be like my number one priority. That when I am given the post of the MP, what I'll do most is I'll try to put a good road facility for those at the, particularly those at the Northern Jura, so that they can convey their goods from that place to the market center.
Those coming from the western region and central region, I am surprised none of you mentioned tourism. You don't see it as an issue.
It is an issue. It's like we have very nice place, maybe like we can turn such places to be a tourist attraction, and by so doing it also fetch income for this country. That's our motherland, Ghana.
It will also attract investment, and those people can take on some of the projects like the roads.
Yeah, thank you,
right?
sir. Thank you, sir. Lovely people of Ebare Ejomojura, me celebrate, ya kwa betele, me do mo get me a youth leader, momba ma poa, mama ye de Ebare Ejomojura ya hwe especially I and I all axim na no kwado no mesre de abra abohwe mi ehun dem a dan de ode yato abana fa wo support na fama amamas na mtum mboa mama mpuntu embra yen nkwado.
GH1 TV, your best experience.